All right, the Y-type was made from 1947 to 1953. They first started out with the sedan version, which is a single barrel, single carburetor. That was what we now know as the YA, which really originally the Y-type, and didn't become the YA until they came out with a YB. And those were the later years. I think 50 through 53 were the YB sedans. The YT, which is this car, was made in 1948 through 1950 only. There were 877 of them produced. Most of them were export. Very few stayed in the United Kingdom. They went largely to South Africa, to Australia, and the United States. This particular car is a right-hand drive that was originally in the Caribbean islands. The Mellon family supposedly owned it initially and moved it at some time in the early 70s to their home in Fisher Island, New York, where there was a fire in the dash, so it sat in a barn for supposedly 20 years until they closed down their estate, and then the gentleman who ran the power plant on the island bought it, put it together, and drove it around the island until we bought it in 1995. It's a Y Tour, right? Convertible, right? It's a convertible. Now this also has the two carburetors. They when they built the Tour, they wanted a little bit more power, so they put the two carbs on it. So it gives a little bit more power. It's a TD drivetrain, so the engine is the same as a TD. The gearing is a little bit different. We noticed yesterday going up the mountain, going to Cherokee, that I had a little bit better low-end power than they had. So we were laughing about that. But basically, the whole drivetrain is TD. The only thing that's really unique on it are the wheels. It has 16-inch wheels. And getting those parts usually have to come from the UK. Other than that, all the drivetrain parts can be picked up in the United States, same as TD. Some of the parts on it are TC. You have to look around. There's some TC parts and TD parts on it, as anyone who has one can tell you. They're a lot of fun to work on, a lot of fun to drive. It's a unique car. Great to put the grandkids in the back seat and go for a drive.
The car you see here